Today I want to remind you to release your emotions. Let go of your emotions. It's so easy to hold on to your emotions and stuff them deep down inside you and never release them. And that tends to lead to bad things. That tends to lead to stress. Sometimes that leads to physical ailments. Sometimes that leads to emotional outbursts down the road. It's kind of like a pressure cooker. If you don't release your emotions on a regular basis, if you try to stuff them in for some reason, then that tends to backfire. And not everybody has this issue where they don't emote on a regular basis, but some people do. So this video is for you. Remember to express your emotions. Now, the idea is to do it in a healthy and non-destructive ways. But think of emotions, again, as something that if you don't release them, it becomes a pressure cooker. So for example, if you're happy and excited about something, don't you tend to release that happiness and emotions and share it with others? Well, the flip side of the coin is that if you're miserable or unhappy or sad or angry about something, you have to release those emotions too. But remember, do it in a way that is beneficial to you and is non-destructive. Don't become a complainer. It's okay to vent, but it has to be the right time, right place, right environment, right person, and right length of time. Don't become that person who's complaining all the time, right? If you turn from venting to endless complaining, then you're making everybody else around you miserable. Nobody wants to hear it. So make sure you're watching what you're doing. Maybe you need to have a good cry once in a while. Get yourself in a private space, and if you feel like letting it out, let it out. Don't worry about what others think. Don't worry about cultural expectations. Sometimes you need to cry it out. Sometimes you put your face in the pillow and maybe you just need to have a scream. Whatever it takes. Sometimes maybe you need to go for a run. That may be a way of releasing your emotions. So I want you to think about that. Don't get stuck with your emotions and become a pressure cooker that then blows up. And the blowing up could be in the form of sickness or mental distress or inappropriate behavior, violence, or anger towards others. You don't want that. That's not a good way of doing it. So remember, just as we let our happy out when we're happy or excited, so too it's important to let the not so happy out on a regular basis. Just do it in such a way that is non-destructive, doesn't hurt anybody else, and doesn't turn into a nasty habit for you.